So this is my setup this year. I gotta extend my lights down. When you are first starting your seedlings under the grow lights, you don't need for the lights to be directly on the plant. Not that you want it directly on the plants when they break. So let me back up. These seeds have just been planted. I've put vermiculite and perlite on top of the seeds, primarily to minimize any mold or fungus growth on top of the soil mix because it is quite damp. What I did is I took probably, I would say 5 parts peat moss and then 1 part vermiculite, 1 part perlite. I mixed that all together. I soaked it in really hot water until when I squeezed it, a little bit of water came out, but the soil held together. And that's what's in the bottom portion. I planted my seeds on top, scruffed those into the soil, and then I topped it with that perlite and vermiculite. So these, each of these plants will germinate at a different time. Germinate is when the plant actually breaks through the seed, and then it'll break through the dirt. I had a lot of onions. Onions is one of my priorities this year for my own garden because we ran out of onions this year, probably in November, early November. And I had probably close to 100 onions. Because I can so much, I used a lot of my onions in my canning. So this year, I am hoping to kind of probably quadruple that number if I can, and I won't do it in one planting alone. So I've started these onions now. They will live here in this space, in these same containers, probably until mid-March, at which point I'll put them out. Onions are cold hardy. They don't mind the cold, but the greenery shouldn't be getting damaged by frost. So what I'll do is I will cover these.